Today we're talking about a topic that most people may be struggling with, whether you're building a business or navigating through life. We are discussing managing people's expectations, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's work, co-workers. There's always somebody in life that is expecting something from you. How do you handle it without losing your mind or losing momentum? Let's get into it.
Recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know you.
Hey everyone, it's Chloe Alexandra. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe and like this video. One hard truth and pretty much a fact in life is that people will expect more from you than what they are willing to give you. And to be frank, that is just human beings, whether it's your energy, your money, your time, your emotions. People always want more from you than they're willing to give. Most people aren't realistically thinking about what you can handle. An example of this could be at work. Your manager's giving you a heap of work to do which doesn't match your capacity and is not willing to move the work to other colleagues or give you more time. What do you do in this situation? The first thing I want to discuss is setting boundaries. It is not your job to meet unrealistic expectations. It is your job to set boundaries so you can meet these expectations in line with your capacity, your time, your work ethic, and whether you can just basically do it or not. Another way of setting expectations for others is making sure your communication is clear. This is something that is a downside to a lot of people. You're aggravated that people are not respecting your time, yet you're not communicating that. You're shocked about the backlash that you're getting from this. This is all down to communication. If you know how to communicate properly with people on whatever the circumstance is, if you just communicate clearly whether you can do it or not, or give due time whether you cannot do it, or something changes within the scope and it can't be done that particular way and it's going to be changed to this way, it will make things a lot better for you. In business, it's simply down to, if you're given a task to do by your client, there is set outlines of what the deliverables actually are, what the timeline is for these deliverables, what is the scope for these deliverables, and when communicating and answering these questions about the deliverables, maybe other questions might spring up to alert the client a risk that could happen within the timeline of the project or something along those lines. And then as the project is going, you are giving them updates, whether it's a weekly meeting, whether it's a daily update. It allows trust and respect, because once you complete that first task, second task, third task, and they know how you work, they can trust in how you work. In life, I guess when it comes to communication, it's just being transparent and being honest. If you need some time alone, tell your friends, I can't be around for you guys right now. I just need time to myself. I'm just really emotionally high at the moment. I just need to decompress. If you need me, if it's emergency, 100% call me, text me, whatever. But for the most part, I'll just be here and there. Say something, because that will break down if you just disappear and no one knows where you are. If it's the iconic birthday party stuff, you said yes 6 months ago and then on the day you say you can't go. That's not reasonable. If you know at least 2 weeks before the birthday that you cannot make it, you let them know. It's not the news that your friend wants to hear, but at least you let them know on time rather than disappointing them on the day. All these types of communication, all these moves, all this consideration with the person you're interacting with will make your life easier. Another one would be knowing what you expect first. You can't figure out other people's expectations if you don't know your own. And this comes back to self-awareness. In business, every single brand, product, whatever you're doing, there's a sole purpose of it, is to help people or to help a problem. And if someone is coming out to you to help them with a problem that has no alignment with what you're doing or your business, why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? In life, it could be you're here people pleasing and managing other people's expectations of you, trying to keep everyone happy because you're scared of rejection or confrontation. No, the only one that's being affected is you. So you need to start learning how to say no, or I can't do that. Whatever version of no you want to say it. Because if it doesn't align with what you're doing, then why are you doing it? If it's not fair, at least between both parties, why are you doing it? The only one that's being affected is you. The next one would be dealing with disappointment. When setting boundaries, we try our best to be fair, to make sure that both parties are happy. But sometimes people don't care about what you get out of a situation. They want what they want. And that means a cause for disappointment when you say no. And that's okay. That's okay. And I know it's a bit scary because it's a bit of conflict. It's hard to deal with confrontational situations. But just understand, if someone is not happy with what you can do for them and they're aggravated by it, that's just a reflection of them. As long as you've tried your best anyway, but for the most part, that's a total reflection of them. They just want what they want and that is it. And that's personally for me, I can't work with people like that. And in saying that, essentially, You are not responsible for other people's emotional reactions towards you, towards your boundaries. That's on them. Do you know what I mean? I definitely stand by being a good person, being fair, having good communication. I'm not asking you to be aggressive and be like, no, I don't want this. No, it's to be fair. And if they can't even accept you being fair, baby girl, they can go. They don't need to be here. I want to quickly touch on the expectations of the new world of social media. Let's be real, social media nowadays has made expectations insane. Like, it's off the charts now. Because we have so much access to so many people, we're seeing different levels of life, different types of conversations, which is great for the mind, but sometimes can be a bit too much, and people think they can translate that in the real world, and it's just not realistic. Because of social media, I personally believe people feel like success is overnight. People think they have access to you 24/7, and in business, that's when boundaries comes in again, especially as a small business owner. I know it's hard to switch off because you might get notifications on your phone or whatever, but it got to the point where I had to personally set customer service hours. I don't talk to nobody after 8 o'clock. After 8 p.m, if you can message me, it will be a tomorrow's problem. It's overwhelming. Because once you answer that, they think they can message you again at 11 o'clock. Then you answer that one, then they'll message you again at 2 a.m. in the morning, message you at 2 a.m. in the morning. Don't get me wrong, people still message me at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not answering until I open again at 10. If your major expectations from people is around social media, if you're a content creator, if your business thrives off of marketing and social media, or just constantly on the phone and people want this and people want that, I would just say, take control of that narrative. Limit the access people have to you. You might have clients on your main business page, but don't translate it to your personal page. I've made the mistake of that, and I love all my clients, don't get me wrong, but there's certain times where you shouldn't be messaging me on my personal Instagram, messaging me on my business one, because I feel like my personal Instagram is my space, it's my bubble. I don't want to hear about work in my personal zone. It's boundaries, guys, and it's okay. If anyone's offended by this, that's on you. I'm not going to lie, I'm not apologizing for having my own boundaries, but setting expectations is making sure that your bubble, your peace of mind is essentially protected within reason of whoever wants something from you. In conclusion to this video, all I have to say is you can't control people's expectations, but you can control the response to them. As I get older, I learn this day by day, and I wish I learned this younger. So I really hope that anyone of all ages, you learn something from this video and you just take control. I found out that a lot of my deep-rooted insecurities was not people accepting me rather than me choosing me. So the way I am now, if you don't want me around, I will not be around. If you want me around, I will be around. If you need something from me and I can do it, I will say yes. If you need something from me and I can't do it, I will say no, but I might give you a suggestion of how you can do it or who to go to do it. I don't stress myself in trying to help or please people around an idea that I can't fix or do. It's just not realistic for me anymore. And to be honest, I'm pretty tired of doing it. So I've stopped doing it now. And life is a lot easier. I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, make sure you obviously like the video, subscribe, drop a comment on your thoughts of managing people's expectations, and let me hear from you guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.